Hello? Can somebody hear me? I've lost my way and, to be honest, I don't know where to go. My name is... My name... Wait, who even am I? Damn it. Okay. It's okay, just think. It's so foggy in my head. Okay, one step at a time. No, I don't think I can do this. Somebody there! Somebody! Help me, please! It's so cold.
Once upon a time, I was lost. Lost in a sea of thoughts. Thoughts of the future. I remember it all happening around the time when one of my closest friendships ended, and it felt like somebody didn't just pull a rock under my feet, but pretty much the entire building. The story is long and has a bunch of side quests, so I'll skip that and come to the nasty part of it. Me and my friend had a clear goal of doing business together, a possible career path, a future. And so after a year of zero results and some devastating turn of events, I was left alone, betrayed and anxious. Somebody that did not fit into the study something you do not care about or the regular 9-to-5 space. Not because I couldn't do it or because I was too lazy. I'm pretty sure with the work ethic I have right now I would excel, but simply because of who I am. And because of who I am, it would literally kill me. Always learning best through trial and error, teaching skills myself whenever I want to, however I want to, without being tied down by no teachers or classmates or a timeline of when exactly I have to learn what. I hated the thought of having to go back to a system that trashes me full with information that I couldn't care less about. So after sitting there, my friend gone, my career path gone, I was thinking that is exactly what's going to happen. Right? I mean, you gotta make money. Hurry. Somehow when you're 23, you gotta have your entire life figured out. But instead, while I was sobbing and crying myself to sleep, I chose to go down a road which I would have never expected to get this serious, because it all started with me drawing a bunch of anime characters for fun. Basically, while I was doing business with my friend, I had a TikTok account where I posted my art for fun, and it went quite viral over the time. So before giving up right away on a life where I'm making my own thing, I tried myself on art, which ever since kind of took over my life like a line of cocaine. Long story short, I told most of it in fractions in my other videos, but if you're new here, basically, because of going viral on my other social media, I used the opportunity and had 2 online shops where I sold my traditional art. It didn't fail per se, but it also didn't go into the direction that I wanted to. So I needed a fresh start because I didn't see a future in making anime characters, so I switched to digital art and made this YouTube channel. Here we are, 1.5 years in, is still at the bottom. But at least it's not rock bottom. My art has improved drastically, my video production is on a different level compared to how it was a year ago, and so is my editing. I've accumulated 1,500 subscribers. Yet, I'm still afraid. All the time. I preach a lot in my videos, talking about the value of life, how to enjoy the journey, that money isn't everything, and so on and so forth. But a lot of people don't actually know that I don't just preach those to you, but also to myself. Because these are some of the things that keep me afloat, grounded on what really matters in life. Because sometimes when you see one flop after the other, it really makes you doubt the journey that you're on. The little voice that whispers into your ear, maybe you should have just picked up studying again, become an engineer, computer scientist, whatever. Hell, do something with your life. Because look at all the family members looking down on you. And of course that's all crap. You should never live your life to prove something to somebody, and just focus on yourself. But again, we're not perfect, and we got bad days as well, and sometimes the whole philosophical stuff just doesn't really work that well. You hear other YouTubers talk about how it took them this amount of years to reach X amount of success, or directors work day and night on their scripts, but only document 100 finally made them break through. But sometimes, I think Mia in the movie La La Land said it quite well.
Maybe I'm one of those people that has always wanted to do it, but it's like a pipe dream for me, you know? And then you set it, you change your dreams, and then you grow up.
Despite your work being solid, maybe you are just not the one. You're at a point where you look around and you see everybody has it figured out, or found something that works for them. Everybody, except you. Now to bring you a little closer to me, my work routine, I basically wake up at 6:40 4 times a week for my part-time job, which I'm, by the way, already working at for 3 years. But basically, after work, I take around like a 2-hour break, and then I either make an illustration or a YouTube video depending on what week it is. I work an abnormal amount of time, and sometimes it gets really exhausting, but seeing that final video or that final illustration is just the best thing ever. But again, that feeling alone unfortunately just doesn't bring food to your table. I have a bigger account on Instagram from my previous years of posting my traditional art, but ever since they changed the algorithm and decided to include ranking, nobody ever gets to see my art. Twitter, on the other hand, feels like an RNG game where the chances of success are worse than winning at Russian roulette with 5 bullets. And then there's YouTube. Big old YouTube, which is pretty much the only platform left that I enjoy making content for, even if it's the most excruciating one, workload-wise. Sitting there hoping that, okay, I spent like 50 hours on that video, maybe this one is it. And then later seeing how the video goes up and then just stagnates impression-wise. It's crushing to look at. Now I'm yet to go to my first conventions, but then again, what if nobody buys my art? The list goes on, and it sometimes makes you wonder, can I really make it? Or do I have to sell all my moral values and become a puppet again in this industry? Create fan art to only hook a certain audience. Post 10 short form videos a day. That completely rots your brain away. Which all works because I've done it. I know it works. Now on one side you have the vision, the confidence that it's going to work out. You see other people that are not so far away from your level that have made it really far. Now on the other hand, there's the voice of reason. Be realistic. You've made videos every second week for 1.5 years and still made it nowhere near to making it a full-time job. There's so many artists that have so much more attention on social media with people actively commissioning them. Perhaps it's your style, perhaps it's your overall skill, perhaps you're just subpar. On top of that, hearing things from your family such as nothing you do is to be taken serious, or when is he finally going to wake up? It's hell. Having these two voices constantly clash in my head makes me sometimes wish that I was never born with the ambition and drive that I have and just do some normal job. Go and study a subject that I'm somewhat interested in, live a simple life instead of a roller coaster. Appeal to the standards of society, no abnormal amount of working hours or absurd discipline, and or a paycheck that doesn't just come and goes as it pleases. So now I'm sitting here wondering, and so are you. Why not just give up? Have some of that immense pressure taken off your shoulders. Oh, I wonder why. Well, as you've seen for yourself, quite a lot.
His vital signs are deteriorating rapidly. What the hell happened?
He had a heart attack, died. He was reincarnated inside my suitcase. Big Beauty Johnson sent me. He told me you could bring back the soul of my old friend.
Alright, chant the phrase "Come forth, slumbering one, and stop being a little bitch" 3 times when the sun sets on the night of a full moon.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of him too, but he's kinda busy right now. You sure we should do this right now?
You can't be serious. The sun is setting and you spent $50 on that thing. As it turned out, my $50.
I told you I'll pay you back.
Just pull yourself together and talk to him.
Okay, calm down, man.
Okay, here we go.
Hey!
Whoa! Now look what you've done. You can't keep getting away with this. What have you done? I almost had it, you fat looking Baldur's Gate simping insecure mother. You didn't even hit the second face. Come on, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Alright, there you go. Alright? Come on, now do your thing.
You!
Hello, Jimmy.
We gotta talk.
Again?
Alright, how should I put this? You are ruining us. Ever since you came back, you're just getting worse and worse. No more working all day. Instead it's, what game do we play next? No more, we will make it. Instead it's, we will make it to the homeless shelter.
Jimmy.
I have tried to reason with you, and all you did was ignore me. And you know damn well I'm not a violent nature. I'm afraid to hurt you.
Alright, I got it. Look, Jimmy.
Your mood is dragging me down to the point where I too want to give up on everything we've ever worked for. I mean, to be quite frank,
Jimmy, shut the up. this. Ever since I came back, those last 2 months were hell. I can hear my old me screaming inside me, telling me we have to push through, go, go, go. I just don't see the point. Why are you guys doing this? Looking at you. When is it enough? You could crack melons with that thing.
Well,
I
because
already know what you're gonna say, because we love it. Somehow, at least for me, that love has faded. 'Cause I'm only suffering. Long story short,
Yes?
Come on, spit it out! I feel washed. Or how from subsexual would say, mimic tear using, bleed built, abusing, cheese eating little. So, I know what you came to do. The backwater swamp witch already told me.
You know her?
Cause she's selling me Xanax. Vitamin pills.
You can. What the fuck?
Anyways, get over with it.
Come for slumbering one and stop being a little.
Wait, William, you're not even gonna ask me whether I'm sure, whether I want to rethink the whole thing?
No! Come for slumbering one and stop being a little.
What is happening?
Come for slumbering one and stop being a little bitch.
Jimmy, bring him back!
Huh?
Did it work?
What the fuck? You did it.
Welcome back.
I mean, of course it works. Just give back my glasses and get the f out.
Alright.
Thanks. Better. Now, what are you smiling about?
I'm just happy you're back.
Oh, well, I'm not, because now I gotta clean up the mess that you created. God damn it.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
no, it's a bit too dark for my taste, so let's light up the whole thing. Pow! Right, so, to answer the question of why. It's honestly as complex as it is simple. I'm just a stubborn little FromSoft games enjoyer, and no matter how many times I get knocked down, I always come back. Even if it means I gotta use a bleed build, which I don't usually do. Besides for myself, I honestly just want to show the people that are watching what is possible with sheer determination, constant introspection, self-improvement, analysis, and experimenting. I want to achieve it for the sake of the young and old, and show them that it's not over if they failed once, that it takes time to get somewhere, and that they don't always have to listen to what everybody else says. Show you that you can enjoy the journey even with all the suffering that it comes with. I have read comments of other people under my videos telling me how they feel stuck, lost, etc, etc, and because I know how it feels, I want to show them that it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I said it in another video once. I was in a similar position once a year ago where I was biting my nails and crying because I just didn't know what to do with my art. And now fast forward, I'm at a point where I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything is going somewhere. And so what I want to say with that is if I manage to do it, you, whether it's in sports, arts, bachelor's, master's degree, doesn't matter, you can do it too. And you can do it without beating yourself up all the time, just simply through analysis, looking at what went wrong and what you can do better, and simply cherishing those small wins that come with it. Change will come if you act. You might know the saying, things come to those who wait, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I think things come to those who are patient and move at the same time. Don't just wait around, and as scary as it might sound right now, sometimes you just gotta throw yourself out of your comfort zone and see where it'll get you. With that being said, don't let anybody bully you, including yourself again, and simply stand up for yourself and enjoy what you're doing. So, truly thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next one.